Step 3. Build an emergency savings fund. The pandemic has taught us many lessons. It was a wake-up call to everyone around the world that life happens, and we need to prepare for tomorrow. One of the ways in which you could prepare for the future is to build an emergency savings fund. According to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, an emergency fund is a cash reserve that's specifically set aside for unplanned expenses or financial emergencies. According to statistics, about 69% of adult Americans have less than $1,000 in a savings account, and over half of Americans have less than 3 months' worth of emergency savings. Before you think about saving money, you need to know the reason why you do it. If not, you will always find yourself dipping into your savings account. Let me ask you this question: why do you want to save money? What is your motivation? Think of a time when you were able to cover an expense because you had money in your bank account. How did you feel? Relief. Gratitude. That is why it is so important to think about preparing for your future. I remember a time when I had to get a new phone. It stopped working altogether, and no matter what I did, I couldn't get it to turn on after charging it several times. Instead of fretting, I was able to go to my local phone store and secure another phone. I didn't have the usual stress or worry of not having enough funds to get a new phone. Imagine if I hadn't saved the money. I would have had to wait for about 2 months before getting a new phone. Saving money will help decrease the stress that may arise from unexpected expenses. It's a buffer between you and the world of financial uncertainty. Below are some of the reasons why most people save money. 1. College education. 2. Purchase a house. 3. Vacation. 4. Emergencies. 5. Urgent medical procedures. 6. Unforeseen expenses. 7. Auto repair. 8. Unemployment. 9. Sudden death or disability. 10. Financial security. Many people work 5, 10, or even 20 years, and have nothing to show for it, not even one single dollar bill. If you were to ask them how much money they have in their savings account, they will tell you, 0, with shame covering their faces. They don't have any money saved to cover an emergency, but they will show you what they bought with it. What's the use of having a name brand wallet in a name brand bag when you don't have any money in your bank account? If you are that person, learn to stop living to impress others. When the going gets tough, the people you want to impress will not be there to financially support you. Again, there's nothing wrong with having luxury items, but it's of utmost importance to keep your priorities straight and focus on the long-term benefits of saving money instead of drowning in debt. Learn to separate your wants from your needs. Do you really need that bag? Do you really need that dress? Yes, I know it's on sale, but can you live without it? The answer is always yes. It's important to think about your financial well-being. Learn the value of paying yourself first instead of paying everyone else so you don't have to end up asking yourself at the end of the month, where did all of my money go? You may be wondering how much you should save. The answer depends on your expenses. The rule of thumb is to save 3 to 6 months' worth of your monthly expenses. For example, if your monthly expenses come to about $3,000, you should save anywhere between $9,000 to $18,000 in your emergency savings fund. Building your savings takes time. For most people, it may take weeks, months, or years to achieve this goal. The most important thing is that you start. No matter the amount, it's better than 0. Never save your money at a bank that charges you fees to keep it there. Consider opening a savings account that requires no minimum as well. Do your research before opening an account. A good place to start is www.bankrate.com. Having an emergency savings fund brings peace of mind. You won't constantly be stressed out or worried about not having enough. You will also break the cycle of paycheck to paycheck living. Your homework. 1. Why do you want to save money? Make it personal. 2. Open a savings account dedicated only to building an emergency savings fund. 3. Determine when you can save a minimum of $1,000. Choose a date and create a plan to work on this goal every month. How much do you need to contribute to your savings account every month?